What's going on, guys? It's your boy Torque Crunch. We're back for another video. Today we're actually doing a video discussing my everyday grind on Bleach Brave Souls. I actually had one of you guys message me on Twitter recently asking me basically what I do on a day-to-day when it comes to grinding this game. There's a lot to do in the game, right? There's so many game modes and so much that's dropped in the recent months and years. And so one of you guys were asking me basically how I go about my day with this game, and so I figured, you know what, might as well make a video on it. This might be helpful for someone out there, and more than just one person. So here I go, logging in for the first time in the day. This was filmed halfway through the day actually, but I did it for the video, right? Basically showing you exactly me logging in for the first time. At this point, usually I would have about 45 to 50 soul tickets. As you see, right now we're at 50. The reason we're at 50 is because I woke up a little later. Usually I use up all my soul tickets before I go to sleep the night prior, and we'll end up again like around 45. What I do as soon as I wake up and log on is I go straight to the point event. As you see me going right now on screen, I'm going straight to the point event because the point event is where I use like I go ahead and do like 3 or 4 runs, bring my 50 soul tickets down to around like 30. What that does for me is that it gives me time to go and get ready for work, do what I need to do, have it so I'm recharging soul tickets, soul tickets I wouldn't have had if I wouldn't have used those or done those 4 runs, right, and lowered it down to 30. And so at that point, once I've done that, I've settled in, I'm at work or whatnot, right? I'm on my break or whatever the case may be. I actually go straight to PvP. PvP is a thing that I want to emphasize on people that you take advantage of. There's a lot of benefits with doing PvP, not necessarily directly in PvP, right? You don't get great rewards through this, but getting into 3rd seat is one of the bigger things that I would suggest you guys push towards. Extreme co-op is huge. Using your PvP tickets in the morning is actually a big thing, because if you use them in the morning and then you use them and wait until the nighttime, you let like 6 or 7 hours pass by, you'll have all your PvP tickets recharge again. So that's basically what I like to do in the morning, do my PvP and get those out of the way. As you see here, you get 5 PvP tickets for doing your some daily orders. So you could essentially do 10 PvP tickets in the morning and then 5 at night when they recharge. And again, that's a big help for people that you might not be considering, because again, that actually allows you to use more soul or more PvP tickets, while others might not take advantage of that. Again, that will help you with moving up the ranks without having to dig into your spirit orbs resources. After a few hours have passed through the day, what I will do is I will typically take advantage of going on into inheritance zone, doing more manual gameplay, not gameplay I can just auto. So that'll be like inheritance zone or epic raids. Right now I'm focusing in on inheritance zone because I'm a little low because of the guild quest taking up all my rainbow pots. And so yeah, that's one thing I usually take advantage of. Again, that won't be in the morning, that'll be maybe towards the middle of the day, because during the middle of the day, that's when I have more time to kind of jump on and actually play the game, right? So again, epic raids and IZ is what I will typically jump on and kind of do before anything else. And so anyways, that's kind of the start of my day towards the middle of the day. Yeah, that's just how the grind usually goes. What's up, guys? So we're back. This is actually just a couple hours later. I didn't really I'm not gonna wait until the end of the day. I realized I was kind of stupid for doing that. I don't know why I did that. I mean, like, it doesn't really matter. I can just explain to you what I do at the end of the day. So after work and I've settled down and I've finished my day at work, I typically of course will do a few more PvP, or not PvP, but runs throughout the day on the point event. Another thing I kind of wanted to point out that I usually do this towards the latter half of the month. I'll go ahead and focus in on Chronicle Quest. Chronicle Quest is a big factor in your account, and it'll really progress you towards being able to transcend units right now, because as of right now, I believe Chronicle Quest and Extreme Co-op are the only ways that you can actually get the small scrolls that you need to transcend your units. That's something I will typically do instead of running PV or the point event at all times throughout the weeks. I'll probably do Chronicle Quest again more often during the end of the month, closer to the end of the month. clear shop that, and then once I've cleared the shop for a Chronicle quest, I go back to the point event. Another thing as well that I want to mention that is huge is that, as you see right now, I'm in 3rd seat, and so one time out of the month, or 1 week out of the month, the game will actually have Extreme Co-op come out. Extreme Co-op is a huge part of my grind now, and I'm going to make it even more of a part of my grind because it gives you a lot in return. It gives you like reroll brushes, which, to be honest with you, as a new player, I would highly suggest moving up the rankings and try to get to 3rd seat, because those reroll brushes that you can get during the Extreme Co-op week, they are insanely beneficial to you. So let me actually pull up where I'm at right now. I'm at 734 editing brushes, and that's not that much. There's people out here with thousands, and that's all really done through Extreme Co-op for me. I really haven't had much luck anywhere else when it comes to brushes. It's just Extreme Co-op. So that's a big part of my grind as well. Whenever that comes out, I will definitely be taking that more into account and really focusing in on that a lot more than I did prior to this. So that's one thing that, again, when that comes out during the month, that's something that I would implement throughout the day, right? You also get a bunch of Hogyokus from that. So again, if you're wondering how you can get Hogyokus, Extreme Co-op is huge, and that's how you can go ahead and go about that. Anyways, we're at the end of the day, right? We're really not, but let's just say for the sake of the video, we're at the end of the day. I'm laying down, it's like 10 p.m. I've got another hour of like maybe grinding a bit before I go to sleep, because typically that's kind of how that works. Let's say I'm at like 0 soul tickets, so I really have used them up. I don't really need to grind anything or bring those down. Typically, again, I would have them at about 0. One thing I will do is I will go ahead and go to the events tab, and I will definitely 100% take advantage of this new thing that they brought out recently, which is right here, this Transcendence trial. I highly suggest that everyone takes advantage of this one run a day for both of these. So I personally have been focusing in on the Soul Reaper gold scrolls, because those are big. Most of the characters are Soul Reapers. And then I go for, of course, either heart, power, and of course, if I'm low on the other ones, I'll also go for those. But highly suggest everyone does these, because again, these are big for when you do want to finally transcend your units. That's something to take advantage of. And I mean, you get 1 run a day, which gives you 10 of each one. So you'll get 10 of the heart if you go with this one right here. You'll get 10 heart scrolls, large ones, not the small ones or mediums, but large. And then with this one, same thing, you'll get 10 of the golden Soul Reaper scrolls. So highly suggest doing that. That's typically when I go ahead and do it, at the very end of the day. And then one last thing that I'll go ahead and focus in on at the very end of the day as well is I'll go straight to the guild quest, and I go ahead and complete my 3 runs. Right now, I'm dreading this week because it's the Espada killer one, so I really don't like this, but this is when I usually go ahead and tackle that. Using all 3 of them is a big part of my grinding. Honestly, man, you can on average, outside of this week, on average though, if you go about doing your 3 soul tickets a day, not soul tickets, but guild quest tickets a day, and you in a month's time, you could very easily average anywhere from like 200 upwards to of about 300 spirit orbs a month, just on guild quest alone. I've had days and days in a row where I get like 10 spirit orbs from the tickets alone, from the rewards. And also you get like tickets there, here and there, and overall the rewards are actually a lot better than they used to be on the first version of guild quest. So highly suggest doing your 3 soul tickets or 3 guild quest tickets every day. If you can't complete it, that will drop your numbers in terms of like rewards, but I mean, at the very least, it's worth trying, and again, there's something there in return anyways. And then last but not least, just to end the day all off, I make sure that I complete my daily orders. Not a lot of people really complete them, because I hear a lot of people don't really take on brave battles. They don't do PvP, and I suggest you do it, because again, you get 5 spirit orbs every single day just by completing them. They're not that hard to complete. If you just do casual farming through the day and then add a couple, like, one bulk 5 soul ticket run on a co-op, and then your 5 PvP battles, you could really get this done without an issue. And again, that's 5 spirit orbs that you would get every single day. So I again suggest you do that. On an average month, about 30 days, doing your daily orders every single day for 30 days, you actually get 150 spirit orbs. So that right there alone is a multi, or a step 1 multi on any banner. So that can make a difference, right? So I make sure I do that, and it's not huge, it's not like a big thing, but it's something that I definitely will do just to make sure I can get those 5 spirit orbs. But yeah, I mean, other than that, guys, that's basically what my grind looks like. There's a few things that can change it up here and there. Like I said, depending on the day or how my week is going at work, sometimes I have more time to really focus in on epic raids. Epic raids, like I said, is a big part of the grind now towards the end of, like, when you're like end game and you've got a lot of like good characters, you kind of really want to focus in on this. And I mean, your grind might be a little different if you're newer, but maybe this right here will help you with just kind of understanding what it takes and what it looks like as an end game account, right? Again, one thing I want to emphasize on is that this isn't something you can do, or you can't get an account looking the way mine is looking, right, within a week or two. It takes time, and this has been me this is my routine that I've basically done for just years, man. I literally cannot remember the last time I missed my daily orders. I only ever missed my guild quest once or like twice, and that was because I literally passed out, but I still played the game that day, right? So it's kind of like keeping consistent and keeping with a routine, you know? I hope this helps someone. If you guys would actually like to see what my grind looks like on my road to Quincy's, that is a new account. So maybe I can go about showing you guys what my day-to-day grind looks like on that new account. It's about 70 login days, right? So maybe for the new people, that would be more helpful. But yeah, this is what my daily grind looks like on my main account that's got over 1,000 login days. And so yeah, it's more end game than anything. But yeah, let me know what you guys think down below. Hope this helps someone. And yeah, with that said, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.